So the first thing that needs to be said here is that I am not the target audience for Disney Junior music nursery rhymes. I'm well aware of that. I will also happily admit that. But I decided to give this a watch. Not all of it, but I kind of picked some episodes here and there to see what it was like. Because I was just really curious. I was curious to see what kind of singing they would do, what the animation would be like. And one of the episodes had Simba, a tiny little baby Simba in the thumbnail. And I love Simba, and anything with Simba I have to watch. So I have to say, even though I'm not the target audience, the animation is very sweet. And, the songs are actually really good fun. As I said, I didn't watch all of it because I'm not the target audience and it doesn't necessarily mentally engage me all the way through. But I like the fact that each episode is very short. They're just a couple of seconds long, really. A couple of minutes long, sorry. And each one has a different song. And to accompany that, they have different Disney characters. And that's something that I was really pleased with because when I found it on Disney Plus initially, I assumed that it was just going to be Minnie and Mickey and the other kind of core Disney characters. But that's absolutely not the case. This does actually incorporate, as I said, Simba. We have this little Simba character. It's not the characters themselves singing, at least not the ones that I watched. I'm not sure who's doing the vocals. If anybody knows, please let me know. But the quality of the vocals are really good. It's not children either. I know this is going to sound like a really weird thing to say, but I hate it when children sing children's songs. I know that sounds terrible. Occasionally I will look up a song that I remember from primary school on YouTube, and I'll find a version of it, but then it's children singing it, and it just sounds terrible. Obviously, they're designed for children, but these are adults singing them. The vocals are very clear, the words are very easy to follow, the animation on screen is very cute, and Simba has a bath at one point. I think it's Simba, it's not Simba, is it? I've just realised, I watched it and then realised it's not Simba, is it the Lion Guard? Anyway, it's a lion and it slightly looks like Simba, and I find it to be very cute. Minnie and Daisy feature the Muppets babies. They're all obviously kind of very cute, very cutified. Is that a word? Let's go with that. Cutified versions of Disney characters. Little Goofy is very adorable. The animation design I think is very sweet. I think they've got it spot on. Obviously, I'd like it to be a bit more classic Disney than it is. It is very contemporary Disney, this kind of animation that they're going with now, that I'm not the biggest fan of. But I think in terms of the target audience of today, I think it would work very well. The song choices are really good, very classic nursery rhymes. The fact that I knew a lot of the nursery rhymes means that they're going with classics, favourites, which I love. Sounds common sense. Sometimes you'll get Disney doing songs for kids and they're songs I've never heard of. And that could be because they're songs they've made up, which is fine, or not very popular songs because it's cheaper to get the rights to use them. I don't know. I don't know how many nursery rhymes are currently under copyright or if they're all basically free to use. I'm not really sure. But it includes things like Humpty Dumpty, Roll, Roll, Roll Your Boat, Itsy Bitsy Spider, Rockabye Baby, of course. A personal favourite, Old MacDonald. Who doesn't love that song? Really, really great mix. I think it's something that's a lot of fun. If you have a child who needs to be distracted, I'd say whack this on. I think it'll work very, very well. Because there are quite a lot of episodes. There are 20 on Disney Plus. Let's say each one's 3 minutes. That's potentially an hour of distraction with some really good music and some beautiful animation. Can't really complain. Am I the target audience? No. Did that hinder my enjoyment? Not at all. From a technical perspective, I think they've hit it spot on. From an enjoyment perspective, I think the target audience will love it. If you have children and they don't like it, please tell me. I'd be interested to know if it doesn't work. But just from my perspective, I was pretty impressed.